squishy. It's squishy.
Hi everyone, back
Let's have a
with
break.
more Star Rail. So, finally going to jump into the version 4.1 Trailblaze mission. So, let's read this. Alright, you sorry recap. Yes, because I cannot
After
remember.
receiving an invitation from Jade's Anti-Destruction Alliance, the Astral Express set its course for Himiko's homeland, the world from which the Express set off again after its fall. Plain Arcadia. In this world blessed by the elation, there exists the Phantasmoon Games. Wearing ancient masks of the elation, 8 chosen participants strive to create miracles that moves the hearts and souls of Plain Arcadia's people, hoping to share in the power of the Aeon. Having managed this world for many years, the IPC seeks to profit by controlling this Aeonic game. In response, the Astral Express, too, has decided to enter the fray. Meanwhile, General Yao Guang, the Xianzhou envoy to the Anti-Destruction Alliance, foresaw through divination the great crisis looming over Plain Arcadia. In her reading, the Stellaron hunter Blade, who had arrived for the Phantasmoon Games, would become the source of this impending catastrophe. To uncover the truth behind the coming apocalypse, Yao Guang seized a mask of elation meant for the Stellaron hunters and placed it upon Sunday's face. Thus, due to this unexpected turn of events, Sunday was made a participant in the games. Meanwhile, we journeyed to the school tied to Himiko's family in search of the mask of elation that had once belonged to her. Yet before we could reach it, we were attacked by the streamer Sparksy, a double of Sparkle, who seized the mask for herself. After seeing through the illusion, I encountered a mysterious girl named Evanesia in the school's archive room. With her help, I obtained another mask of her own creation, and thus became a supplicant of the Phantasmoon Games. To defeat supplicant Sparksy, we ventured deep into the Fool's base of operations, the World's End Tavern, and later returned to the school to overcome her. In doing so, we achieved the first miracle of the Phantasmoon Games. The Express hero defeats the villain, spreading the virus. Yet, at the close of the supplicant's first battle, greater mysteries emerged. A stranger appeared, claiming himself to be Himiko's father, and revealed a long-buried tale. 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games, someone known as the Herald of Death went on a murderous rampage.
Yeah, let's go now.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club go home after school?
Miss March, please, look straight into my eyes. Just like that. Perfect. Now, I'll
Who's
need you to
Chiba?
repeat
Sounds
these
so
next
familiar.
few lines after me.
Oh, right, the IPC
And do so in
liaison.
the same tone of voice.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
Though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they can never outshine the eternal silence of stars.
Are you kidding? That's one sentence? Okay, though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they can never outshine the eternal silence of stars?
Very good.
Very good.
The internet is both an umbilical cord and a waste duct for the mind, through which humanity's thirst for elation gave birth to the twisted Sparksy.
Damn, that's a long one to get.
Whoa there! That's a bit much. Maybe she can be the one to say it?
What are you guys up to?
These are the test sentences I improvised according to the guidelines from the Human and Intellitron Emotional Baseline Test. I carefully observe the subject's micro-expressions and tone changes at the moment they say the name Sparksy, to check if they are infected by a mimetic virus.
So I passed the test, right?
Given how fascinating your reaction was, I clearly don't need to worry about you. Should you find yourself experiencing any livestream addiction withdrawal symptoms later, feel free to contact the Department of Aberration Defense staff. We'll provide you with a series of corrective behavioral treatments.
You're handling this like a real pro, Miss Kuchiba. Has this kind of thing happened before?
It's impossible to predict what will happen during the Phantasmoon Games. Once, a supplicant reversed the definitions of truth and lies, which nearly caused massive civil unrest. After that incident, we incorporated mimetic treatment into the Department of Aberration Defense's emergency safety protocols. Sparksy Khan didn't cause any casualties this time. But if your partner hadn't stopped Sparksy from spreading the virus, she might have turned into a calamity-level aberration.
Calamity level? Just how dangerous is that?
Without proper containment measures, a calamity-level aberration can destroy dozens of cities as it spreads. That's the scale we're talking about.
Aberration?
That's the Department of Aberration Defense's term for them. It usually refers to Imaginae infused with wish power who have lost control and begun to run amok. Over time, though, it's become a label that gets slapped onto any hazardous entity.
So what level of aberration am I?
You? An aberration? What are you talking about? Though, I gotta say, you do look pretty weird with that mask on.
Don't tell me you're a Cosmicon Collective player. The Department of Aberration Defense's hazard ratings are nothing like the power ratings in some card game. Right then, that's all for the required checkup. If you're interested in aberration calamity threat levels and how they're classified, you might want to take a look at this document. However, do bear in mind that causing damage of the aforementioned scale during the Phantasmoon Games will cause you to be classified as an aberration and dealt with accordingly.
Here's a 5-tier rating system for Unraveled. Lower aberration single tier damage costs. Ghost level weak presence, essentially harmless or positively minor discomfort, small noises, dropping a handful of people. Typical Ideogenerative imaging upon collective consciousness such as villains from comics, panic-inducing objects spawned from rumors, animated spotted clients, ghosts with distorted cognition can be affected by civilian ghostbusters who are sitting left only with escalating complex mass disasters or support.
Before I leave, there's one more thing I need to tell you. Remember Lyndon Scott? The man who served as your tour guide. He was murdered.
Oh damn, if he did it. It's
What?
unfortunate here. Scott's dead? No way, you guys sure about that?
Yeah, the Scott we knew was, a really tenacious opponent.
We're sure. Both the ID and genetic information of the deceased match that of Mr. Scott's. You said he was once your opponent?
You don't suspect us, do you? I wouldn't exactly call Scott a friend, but we'd never do anything like that to him.
Easy there, young lady. I haven't even started asking questions yet. Of course, there's no way the renowned heroes of the Express would harm some lowly IPC employee simply because they had a problem with him. More importantly, both of you have solid alibis. The initial results of our investigation suggest his murder might be connected to the Phantasmoon Games. I'm informing you both of this to warn you to be extremely careful. The Phantasmoon Games are far from a simple game intended for passing the time or relaxation. Anyway, I wish you success. Farewell.
Scott. Could he actually... I just can't believe it! But it was Miss Kuchiba who told us, so... it must be true. So, the Phantasmoon Games. Pretty frightening, huh? What's your take?
I want to find out the truth.
Yeah. Even though Scott pops up now and then to give us a bit of trouble, I still feel bad about him dying so suddenly during the Phantasmoon Games like this. And without even knowing why.
If the killer is here for the Phantasmoon Games, they might become our enemies soon.
The Phantasmoon Games.
Hey, what's that for? You're too young to sigh like that.
Good thing Himeko entrusted this mission to the two of us. Who would have imagined that the Great March herself would be stopped at the doorstep in the very first round? Forget it. I'm not like you. I was never hero material to begin with. Normally my hands can't even keep up with my brain when I play video games. You're definitely the right person for the Phantasmoon Games. It's just such a shame. We finally get a chance to vacation in Himeko's hometown. And I thought we'd make some happy memories together. But...
I'll work hard for the both of us.
I'll triumph in the Phantasmoon Games in your stead.
Alright. But, look. Don't push yourself too hard, okay, you? Remember that we've got your back. Oh, right. Where are Himeko and Mr. Yang? They must be getting examined and interrogated too, right? Why don't you send Mr. Yang a message?
Mr. Yang, where are you? Have you seen Himeko? I just finished the mimetic infection screen. Himeko is still here, but I don't know where she went after. Still, I heard Himiko reunited with her father. She seemed rather out of it. Didn't press her for details. Could you fill me on what happened back there? A reunion convo that was hard to chime. Things stuck between them both was so awkward and nerve-wracking. I could have escalated the entirety of us. Second Graphia campus the way my toes hold up in such intense cringe. You guys really want to hear the whole story? We're all one big family on the Express. It's important to understand what our companions are going through. I'll be waiting for you in the classroom with that ghost you mentioned earlier. Come quickly.
Mr. Yang said he wants to hear what happened between Himiko and her dad.
I can't blame him for being curious. I really want to know too.
Hey, that's a new one. Bright sparkling eyes swivel around playfully. These might be the most crystal clear, lively eyes you've ever seen. Eyes? Oh, you're new.
After all, the world still
This
needs me to
aura.
save.
Unlike those mortals in prison in the prison called school uniforms, who exactly are you? Right back at you, identify yourself. And by an average student in Graphia Academy, so the one who saved the world. My true name is Vellum Ready. So yeah, Ready, huh? You insist on using the title like those mortals do, I don't mind. As someone destined to save the world, I'm too busy to care about idle gossip. Every day at the hour of sun and moon's convergence, I must bear the curse of wisdom and embark on a solitary expedition to cleanse the corruption of the fiend forces. Finally, I shall reach the land of worlds by addiction and receive the gift of love. You get it? Alright, let me explain. It means every day after school, I carry my backpack full of football through the territories of various clubs. Then, walking home alone, locking myself in a bit. So you're still pretty lucid, huh? No, I've always believed I was saving the world. Like staying true to my stay of gal blues in this evil reality that much of the clubs and team outcasts. For this noble cause, I need to go home and watch cartoons. Oh, this you receive the gift of love. Oh, this beautiful world of fantasy grant me all the fight against darkness. You're a little trini.
You're looking for me?
I get it, this is the wishes of my world. I know you're content for me, but I've long gotten used to it. As someone doesn't believe as well as they say, isn't it? Yep.
After all,
Let's
the
give
world
you a
still
quick
needs me to
fight. Now let's put up with this. Yeah.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Wait, upstairs.
Let's go buy some snacks together during lunch break. Did you watch the show last night? Ready for the West Wind? Away we go! That hurt. Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
All in all, not a bad memory.
Seems ladies.
Night falls. Good night.
Root here.
We meet again. Again. Rise and shine.
You're here. Himiko hasn't mentioned her father at all in the time since I've boarded. So, what is going on between them? As you were the only one with her at the time, you're the only one I can ask.
Yeah, it really threw me for a sec when you said Himiko's father. But when you think about it, it's only natural that Himiko has a father, right? Not everyone's like me, thawed out of an ice block.
So here's what happened. A while ago,
15 years ago. The Phantom Moon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest. Her name was Himeko. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantom Moon Games, my father wasn't with me. Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos. Strictly speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space. So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
Well, well, well. Look at you. What are you getting so worked up over? Just a joke. A joke. It's been 15 years after all. And you've grown into such a fine young lady. How could you expect your old man to recognize you right off the bat? So, what's with that gravestone I saw with your name on it then?
When you don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow, there's nothing strange about getting your affairs in order in advance, is there, Mr. Ryusuke?
Mr. Ryusuke? How could you be so formal with your own father? At least call me Dad like you used to, okay?
Why hiding in the corner?
Hold it. And you are... Don't tell me. Himeko, is this your child?
Good grandpa.
Oh, could you please stop making things worse?
I haven't seen you in 15 years, and now I'm a grandfather. Wait. Who's the father?
That's enough! You are looking at my colleague. A new generation of Trailblazer. My friend and my companion on the Astral Express. Do you understand now, Father?
You hear that? She called me father. Hello there, my friend. Sorry about that. I thought you were Himeko's daughter for a second there.
You not watch the news at all?
You must forgive me. I'm just an old-timer who's lost touch with the times. I'm a painter. Most of my work involves traveling to different segmenta to complete commissions for my clients. Himeko. I know I've let too many chances to spend time with you slip away.
Just slip away? The first time we met was at Mother's funeral, when I was already 6 years old. Let's put that aside for now. Were you also too busy with work when I was suffering from a weathering curse?
You might not believe me, but I've been running around for your sake all this time. All these years, I've been trapped in this room that represents the past that I imaginated. And I've never left it.
You didn't know about me becoming the Express's navigator either?
15 years. The Express never stopped here once. You didn't even leave behind so much as a single word to indicate you were still alive. And the Department of Aberration Defense completely sealed off all records of what happened during those Phantom Moon Games. I did hear many rumors about the Astral Express, though. I even saw the navigator's name. At first I thought it was just someone else with the same name. And even when curiosity drove me to look up your picture, I still didn't dare believe that the woman so full of poise and grace was my daughter. She'd grown up safe, becoming a living legend in her own right. I thought about contacting the Express, but what if their navigator was just someone who happened to share the same name? I've been clinging to an absurd notion that if I never sought the answer, there was still a 50-50 chance my daughter was still alive. But if I found the answer, and it was no, then she would truly be dead. So, Himiko, how did you...
I'd rather not tarry here too long. I'll be taking my leave now, Dean. The Express has defeated the supplicant that occupied this school and prevented another tragedy like the one 15 years ago. Now it's time for you to fulfill the duties you failed in back then. Go comfort those students, and see if you can't figure out how to deal with the media bombardment while you're at it.
Failed in my duties. So, still mad at me. Can we talk? Sorry, kid. This might be a bit abrupt, but... has Himiko ever mentioned her surname to you?
She rarely talks about herself. She has never even mentioned her homeland.
I'm a failure of a father. That broke her heart. But what exactly happened 15 years ago? I can't believe it. She actually survived the weathering curse.
Curse? What's that?
Have you heard the tale of the legendary painter Graphia, who hid everything on this planet's surface within a scroll? It is said that to achieve such a monumental feat, she made a forbidden exchange, sacrificing both her own life and that of her descendants, resulting in the weathering curse. Few descendants carrying the Graphia bloodline have lived past 30. Most of them wither like flowers while they're still young, skin cracking and peeling like dried paint. Himiko's no exception. She was tormented by the curse for years.
And what did she do? What she suffered?
What I did doesn't matter anymore. The Elixir Seekers' folk remedies, the Intelligentsia's guild treatments. I tried them all, but nothing could reverse the curse. All the time spent searching for cures only resulted in me not being by her side when she needed me the most. In the end, I am nothing but a useless father.
But you appear to be very healthy.
I'm just a useless son-in-law who married into the family. Strictly speaking, I can't really be considered a Graphia descendant.
She's safe and sound now, isn't that this?
You're right. I just didn't realize it quickly enough. How she got through it, how she survived, none of that's important. What matters is that my daughter is back. That's all I need. If I may ask a small favor, would you mind showing me where my daughter works? I want to make up for all the care I failed to give her all those years. I want to get to know my daughter better.
Back to the president.
Truly a memorable father-daughter reunion. brings up some memories of my own home as well.
There goes Mr. Yang with that knowing look again. Just what kind of parent-child relationship are we talking about anyway?
When I was a child, my parents were also always busy with work and were unable to spare a moment for me. As a child, I couldn't help but feel resentful. It wasn't until I became a father myself that I understood how they felt when they were forced to sacrifice the time we could have spent together.
So, did you already promise to give Mr. Ryusuke a tour of the Express?
You bet I did. How could I possibly refuse?
Thought as much. After all, it's Himeko's dad. So, where is he?
Ah, everyone's here. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I'm truly grateful to all of you for looking after my daughter.
Not at all. She's the one who's been taking care of us.
Would you all be so kind as to show me around?
Right this way, Mr. Whiskey.
So, this is the Astral Express. Really lives up to its reputation. It's even more impressive than I imagined. As to be expected, of course, huh? It's the place where my daughter works. By the way, what's the pay like for a navigator? Does a position come with insurance and an annual bonus?
Talk about parental love. First thing out of his mouth is asking about her salary. Like I'd have a clue. Help! A little backup here?
The neighbors don't have much in the way of income.
Hey, that's not totally true. We get some spending money every time we stop somewhere.
What? No income? Don't tell me that everyone working for the Astral Express is actually doing volunteer work.
I mean, I guess you could say that. But actually, it's more like... I'm butchering the explanation. Anyway, it's nothing like what you're thinking.
Mr. Ryusuke, please rest assured. None of the Express crew ever lack for money. We not only receive support from members of the Genius Society, but also from prosperous commercial worlds, such as the Planet of Festivities.
Ah, good, good. Hearing you say that is a huge relief, Mr. Yang. Speaking of which, what kind of work does being a navigator generally entail?
Don't you underestimate Himeko either. Her daily duties include, charting navigation routes, calibrating warp jumps, and technical maintenance. Not to mention she's always guiding the Nameless on missions.
Oh, my daughter is really something else, isn't she?
Of course! Every time we return safely from a trailblazing expedition, it's all thanks to Himeko's guidance and protection. She's the backbone of the Astral Express.
Ooh, let me go tell Pompom what you just said. Let's your respect for our conductor.
Hey, come on! You're just trying to stir up trouble. If Himeko's the backbone of the Express, then our conductor is the absolute cutest and hardest working of all. Right, Pom Pom?
Oh? We got a new passenger? This gentleman does look kind of familiar.
This is Ryusuke, Miko's father.
No wonder he felt so familiar. How are you, Mr. Ryusuke?
Conductor? Oh. So you must be my daughter's superior, huh? Well, thank you for taking such good care of her all this time.
Superior? That's way too formal. It's Himeko who's been taking care of the Express and everyone on it.
He's... What is he doing on the Express?
It's all my fault. I was just curious about your daily work, so I asked your colleagues to show me around, and I know I didn't ask your permission first. Just please don't be mad, Himiko.
Mad? Why would I be mad?
Mr. Ryusuke, welcome aboard the Astral Express. Is there anything else you'd like to see? I can show you around.
Wow.
So awesome.
I know you'd rather keep your distance from your good-for-nothing father. You're on a journey, and it's rude of me to barge in like this. But it's been way too long since we last saw each other. As your father, I want to get to know you better. Make up for all the time we've lost. At least while you're staying here. Please allow me to show you some of the fatherly care and devotion I owe you. Will you?
Excuse me? Why don't the two of you go to the party car? Shush, get the drinks ready.
Shush. All right. I'll go make some tea.
That's just our domestic robot's name. Come on, Father. People are resting here. Let's not disturb them. Oh, and, come with us.
Me? But this is a father-daughter reunion. Shouldn't I leave you to it?
I want to talk about the Phantom Moon Games, not just personal matters.
They left. Whoa. That's the first time I've seen Himeko be that cold to anyone.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, what are you still doing here? Himeko asked you to go to the party car. I get it. Reunions are private, and you don't want to spoil it for them. That's fair. It won't hurt to give them some time.
I hope a drink will help the two of them set aside their past differences. If they do argue, I'm counting on you to play peacemaker.
So that's Himeko's father. No wonder he looked so familiar.
When it comes to breaking the icy silence between a father and daughter, nothing's better than a cup of hot water. The person who drinks it will yelp, "Hot!" and be immediately met with a concerned, "How could you be so careless?" from the other party. And just like that, the conversation starts flowing. Friendly reminder, that is not a joke, but a practical ice-breaking tip.
Ooh. Your robot is hilarious. I'm surprised how relaxing and comfy the work environment is here.
Got it. I'll make myself scarce.
Being a nameless is neither relaxing nor comfy. Most of the time, we are facing down Void Rangers from the Antimatter Legion, bugs left by the Swarm disaster, Borisin, and various organizations that are suspicious of the Express or have malicious intentions for us.
That dangerous? Huh. Maybe this trip home is a great chance to quit your job, huh? I mean, talk about coincidence. Just so happens I'm getting on in years. And Graphia Academy is in need of a new dean.
You know that's not what I meant. Once I've set my mind on something, I never look back. Ever since I was 6, when you told me those stories about traveling through the cosmos, I knew that someday I would walk among the stars.
Actually, I was just kidding. I'm not completely clueless about what the Express and what you do. Oh, right. Once I knew the Express was coming, I even bought that comic series that's based on your adventures.
Please, don't tell me it's fluffy across the blue. I never thought you'd be into comics.
That's right. The protagonist is a baseball bat-wielding raccoon. The character's based on that kid, right?
As an artist, you do have a good eye. Come over here.
Thanks for giving us some time alone.
Don't mention it.
Hey, Miko. That's the first time I've seen you smile since I've seen you this time. So, what brought you back home this time? What's the story behind our lucky meeting?
Like I said before, we're here for the Phantasmoon Games.
So, the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago were the reason you were able to overcome the Weathering Curse?
Indeed.
I see. That makes sense. For those of us who haven't experienced the Ionic game firsthand, it's just something from the history books, or even akin to a myth.
But I never imagined that the Ionic game would turn into a blood sacrifice overnight. The Herald of Death was a heartless madman. If I hadn't defeated him then, all of Duomension City would have become his slaughterhouse. During the first few years of my journey, I relived that evening every single night in my dreams. The color of that twilight, painted with blood. So much blood. Blended with terror and screams. The victims were twisted like clay into grotesque shapes, like paint tubes that had been snapped, one after the other. And that man, he reveled in the colors splattered everywhere and wanted the whole world to be his canvas.
Stop, Himiko. Stop dwelling on those memories.
Even if I could avenge his victims, in the end, it won't bring them back to life. The entire thing is like a heavy piece of baggage. Only by letting it go can I travel the road ahead more easily.
You did your best, and I'm glad to see you made it back here safe and sound.
I thought I'd never come back. But the times have changed. The conditions to hold the Phantasmoon Games have been met again. However, to hold 2 games in just 15 years? That in itself is far from normal. Just like 15 years ago, the IPC wants to control everything. However, a game woven by the most fickle of eons is destined to slip through everyone's grasp. I received a report from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'm sure she must also have heard. There's been a brutal incident in Dovebrook District. Someone massacred everyone at the headquarters of the Sinwish Syndicate, leaving a signature that only the Herald of Death would use. The Bloody Bloom.
Death is still alive.
The Herald of Death is back at the games. Is this really the same Herald of Death as before?
People at the Department of Aberration Defense told me that the Herald of Death was executed after his verdict was passed. Even were he to be resurrected, the rules dictate that the same person cannot become a supplicant twice.
Are you saying we've got a copycat?
That's right. The Herald of Death has a copycat. But what I find even more worrying is that this Phantasmoon Games has caught the attention of something even more terrifying than the Herald of Death. I believe that whether or not this Herald of Death copycat has a connection to the Phantasmoon Games, defeating him presents an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate the resolve of the Nameless to the whole of Plain Arcadia.
Wait. This is you did all those years ago. I understand.
Exactly. As for you, Dad, have any clients commissioned you lately? It'd be best if you left this world for a while.
Oh. May I take that as my daughter showing concern for her dad?
You can take it as a safety advisory from the Astral Express. Also, as she has already become a supplicant and joined the Phantasmoon Games, she will have my full support. I'd like her to temporarily keep the Mask of Elation that has been passed down through our family.
Too late for me to raise any objections at this point, right? Huh. Sounds good. The mask stays with the kid.
Thank you. Would you like another drink?
Ah, got it. Next, it's time to show me the way out, isn't it? Oh, I've definitely overstayed my welcome. For most of my life, I couldn't be there for my daughter. And now that I finally have the chance, she wants me to leave. In that case, I ought to be on my way. Himiko. The Graphia family has a number of records about the Phantasmoon Games, passed down through the generations. Come over to the school library later. I'll give them to you.
I'll be there, Dad. I apologize. My father's little tour seems to have made things awkward for everyone on the Express. Let's head to the parlor car and check in on Welt and March. Now that my father's gone, we can all relax a bit.
That's the moment I want to chat with you. I have an idea regarding the goal of the Phantasmoon Games.
Has Mr. Ryosuke left?
Yes. I told him to head home for now. After all, what is going on with the Phantasmoon Games has nothing to do with him. I'm really sorry, everyone, for bringing my personal family matters onto the Express.
Not at all. Mr. Ryusuke is your family. And that makes him part of our family too. And the most important thing for family is to be together. So he's welcome to drop by anytime.
Madame Pearl sent a message to the Express just now, inviting our supplicant to a meeting. She'll have a private car waiting for us.
Since Will's new voice? Sounds a bit more me? Meeting with Pearl?
Yes. The meeting won't be held in some stuffy, formal reception room. She would like us to visit and tour the headquarters of a company under her name instead. Himiko, you know about Pearlux Corp, right?
Of course. It's the biggest entertainment conglomerate in Plain Arcadia.
Entertainment company?
That's right. Pearlux Corp is a titan, dominating the entertainment consumer market, including cartoons, comics, games, toys, and the like. They've cornered half the market.
Oh, so that's where the Pearl in Pearlux comes from. It's a play on her name.
Did Pearl mention what she wanted to talk about?
She didn't say much, but she specifically mentioned wanting to discuss the developments regarding the Phantom Moon games, and that she could provide us with a bit of help.
Helping her opponents in the Eonic game? Oh, looks like she realizes we are all in the same boat. Perhaps she has also realized that the Phantom Moon games cannot be artificially manipulated.
We may be able to get a clearer picture of Pearl's intentions after we meet with her.
You're really gonna have me meet with Pearl? You know I'm not the best with words, right?
Think about it. You've already crossed paths with key figures from numerous factions, and even built rapport with some. You're already a capable Nameless who can more than hold your own. Though she holds a high administrative position on this planet, do not forget, she is also one of the 10 Stonehearts. You've already dealt with Aventurine on numerous occasions, so you should have ample experience handling members of the 10 Stonehearts.
Hey, don't worry. If things do get messy, yours truly is here to save the day.
Looks like March wants to visit too.
I'm just trying to look out for her here. Even if things do go sideways, Pearl wouldn't dare get mad at two adorable young ladies like us, right?
Well then, I'll leave this meeting to you two.
Aren't you coming with us, Himeko?
I'd like to talk with my father. Didn't he say he would hand over the records about the Phantom Moon games from our family history to me? And honestly, isn't this a good chance for you youngsters to handle things independently?
I understand. In that case, she, March, and I will be heading out now.
Oh, score! A private car! So, where are we getting picked up?
You should be familiar with it. It's just under the giant gate next to the At Plaza.
Isn't that where we first met Sparksy? Since we're getting chauffeured there, why not just come straight to us?
Isn't this a perfect chance to do some shopping? Looks like we are not the only ones getting picked up then.
Ah, perfect! I've been wanting to stop by the comic store to grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue. Destination Pearlux headquarters. And let's grab a copy of the Fluffy while we're at it. Aw, this is just perfect.
We'll head out when you're ready.
There may be some information in the family records that could help us. It's just that whenever I think about talking with my father, I can't help feeling uneasy.
That's not something we see very often.
Even someone like me, who's always putting on a composed front, can end up giving everyone a laugh. When you think about it like that, the meeting with Pearl doesn't seem so scary, now does it?
Look! There's a convenience store! Mind if I grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue while we're waiting?
Is that the comic based on the Express's adventures? The author sure knows how to tap into what's trending.
Yeah, this is
The
definitely
best part is that the
the
author
original
drew all of
reference.
us as adorable little animals! Totally fits our personas, don't you think?
Yes, adorable March Bunny.
Right back at ya, baseball raccoon.
In fact, it was recently announced that the Fluffy is getting an animated adaptation, and the copyright for it is currently held by Pearlux Corp.
It's a super memorable comic! No way can I miss getting a copy while I'm here. I promise I won't be long. A couple of minutes, tops.
Looks like we got here on the early side. Since coming to this world, I still haven't had a chance to get a street-level view of the city. How about this? We'll meet up under the ad at the plaza gate in a few minutes.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Might as well take a look around then.
Absolutely insane. Did you see the post I shared? Hey, you hear the news? There was a supplicant battle at Graphia Academy.
Yeah, I saw it. The online forums are already blowing up.
The supplicant called Sparksy. How terrifying! Actually using live streams to spread mimetic viruses. Eons, that's just evil! I can't believe the Department of Aberration Defense is letting someone that dangerous run loose!
I heard her livestream got permabanned. Good thing that Nameless from the Astral Express acted so quickly.
I wonder what the next supplicant will do.
Have you read the new chapter of Fluffy Across the Blue? Have you read the new chapter of Fluffy Across the Blue?
Sorry, I'm not into comics for kids.
They just released the official concept art for that giant pom-pom robot!
That mech design is totally unrealistic. What's so great about it?
Do you have the slightest clue how to talk to other people? Do you?
Hey, relax. Now, if we were talking about a fusion between Daybreak Squadron and the Raccoon, that would totally get my attention.
Wow! You are unbelievably childish!
No.
It's squishy.
Hello there. Would you like to learn more about the Research Society of Happy Smiles?
So, are there any charges or fees?
Isn't that Detective Passerby? What's he doing here?
Is the weight of work and stress in your life crushing you? Check out the Research Society of Happy Smiles.
So, this free?
Rest assured, the only thing joining our Research Society will cost you is a bit of your precious time. We've set up a venue near Dovebrook, where we offer free psychological counseling and living assistance to all visitors. All our services are provided free of charge.
I had a friend who passed away, and he'd mentioned you before. He told me that if I ever ran into trouble, the kind people at the Research Society would help me.
Your friend passed away? How terribly sad! But the words he left you have illuminated your path in life.
He told me that if I joined the Research Society of Happy Smiles, I could get rid of my suffering forever and be eternally happy. That true?
Of course it's true. Just look at the society we live in. Everyone's suspicious and dismissive of one another, and willing to take dangerous risks just for a little pleasure, for a thrill. Did you hear about how a streamer took over Graphia Academy and was trying to spread a memetic virus through the internet? And over in Duffbrook, gang violence erupted and left a pile of corpses in its wake. Oh, may the Master of Elation save us all. The Research Society was founded with the sole purpose of healing humanity's incurable inner pain. Following Aha's creed, we aim to spread laughter across the mortal coil and eliminate all suffering.
Eliminate all suffering? What's that?
Exactly what it says. As an eraser wipes away the doodles of a pencil, so too shall the pain be wiped away. Have either of you heard about the tragedy of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago?
Oh, that's my bell.
Oh, that won't do it all. You're the Astral Express's superstar. There's a ton of things you need to look into before joining the Phantom Moon Games. There was an awful accident during the last Phantom Moon Games, and many people lost their loved ones and children. It was as if a hole that could never be filled had been drilled into their hearts, leaving only sorrow to accompany them for the rest of their lives. To escape their suffering, these people who had lost their loved ones gathered together and established a mutual support association. This was the Research Society of Happy Smiles' predecessor. It's now been well over a decade, and the Research Society continues to help more and more people emerge from the darkness in their lives and step into a brighter, happier future. Come to think of it, it would be most wonderful if a distinguished person like yourself were also interested in our Research Society. Should you find yourself with a moment to spare, please come and visit our Mutual Aid Society.
Well, if it isn't the Astral Express's superstar. Of course it's you. Looks like we really were bound to run into each other.
It's possible. What are you doing? What, here to catch me again?
I'm here to do my job. Problem is, you've gone and messed up my investigation.
How do I manage that? I'm investigating some roadside charity group.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles. You think they're just some random charity outfit? You must have heard about the Sinwish Syndicate killings in Duffbrook, right? The lead I'm following might be connected to this Research Society of Happy Smiles. But I'll stop there. Not like you're going to pay for my intel, and none of this is any of your business anyway.
Someone I knew died in this incident.
Based on your social circle, you wouldn't be talking about the poor IPC sap who was unlucky enough to be there, huh? Planning to avenge him? I get it. I can see there's still a bit of doubt in your eyes.
Be careful. The murderer is the Herald of Death. He's dangerous.
Oh, thanks for your concern. Oh, be careful. Been a hot minute since anyone said that to me. And even so, it's my duty to solve the case. Doesn't matter if nobody pays me. I'll still find the killer and exact justice on the spot.
Why? Reynolds was one of the victims.
Because one of the victims happened to be someone I was on fairly good terms with. The fool. Revenge killings or turf wars. Wouldn't be unusual for gang members to die like that, but dying at the hands of some psycho who kills for kicks? That I can't accept. No matter where you are in the cosmos, which era, regardless of how civilization evolves, some rules will just never change. Like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Hey, guess which lucky girl just managed to snag the last copy in the whole store? Oh, who's this?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashvale, the famous detective. You could say your friend and I are acquainted through past clashes.
Actually, fight for
We did have a bit of a clash of opinions back at the tavern, did we not?
That's what you meant by clash? Fair enough.
First time I've ever heard anyone introduce themselves as a famous detective. Mr. Ashvale, why are you staring at me? Is there something weird on my face?
Young lady, you're holding a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue, right? Would you mind giving it to me?
Wait.
Well, give it to you! This was the last copy in the store, you know.
Oh, I see. Of course. I'm not asking you to give it away for free. I'll pay for it. The retail price is 300 credits. I can pay you 10 times sticker price.
Damn. What?
3,000 credits. What do you say?
Hey, mister, this isn't about the money.
Because it was the last one on the shelves. True, true. The last item in stock is like the final slice of cake on a plate. The last prey animal on the plains never fails to stir our urge to seize it before anyone else. So, 30,000 credits.
Damn.
How about that? That's my final offer. I'm not exactly rolling in money here.
Why are you fighting over a kid? Aren't you a bit too old for stuff like this?
Truth is, I'm actually buying it for that foolish friend of mine. The one who died. Today is his farewell ceremony. I thought I'd buy him his favorite comic to pay my respects. He'd always be rambling on about some raccoon with a baseball bat, and how the journey of the Express would never end, that kind of stuff. I heard the story so many times, it felt like my ears were gonna fall off. But after all that fuss, I completely missed the chance to buy it. Every store around here is sold out.
Oh, that's enough. My poor little heart can't handle sob stories like that. Here, Mr. Ashvale, take the comic.
Oh, thank you very much for the comic, young lady. Here's the 30,000 credits, as promised. Oh, I heard you're the real-life inspirations for the characters. Since you're here, could I perhaps trouble you to sign it?
Unbelievable. Aww.
Sign these both.
Thank you both. If Costite could see this from where he is now, I'm sure he'd be smiling down on us.
Big Costite?
As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to give you a friendly word of caution, little girl. I know you plan to target the Herald of Death and cement your heroic image. However, all eyes will be on you during the Phantom Moon Games. On such a public stage, discretion would be wise. Because when the masses see your magnificent miracles and wield your extraordinary power, fear and jealousy could turn their wish power into wish you ill power at the drop of a hat. Forgive the expression, but you get what I mean. So, whatever plans you might have for this Herald of Death, Why not leave the whole messy affair of revenge to someone who couldn't care less about winning or losing? Like me. Just like this comic. I'm dead set on getting him.
You're a supplicant? Looks like we're going to be rivals.
Is he an acquaintance of yours?
He's just some weird detective who was passing by.
It's nearly time for Perlux Corp to pick us up. We should get going.
Well, we're here.
Behind
Oh,
you.
where are they? I don't see anyone in IPC uniform.
Yeah, running away.
Maybe they got stuck in traffic on their way over.
Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. It is my honor to escort you on your visit to headquarters.
Mechatron?
I am guard number 100086, created by Perlux Corp, a security specialist from the business division. My designated human name is Faerun, said to derive from an ancient language meaning iron. It's a pleasure to be of service.
Wow, Megatron employee? Oh, who is that? Megatron. How long have you been?
Please, do not concern yourselves with such things. My sole duty today is to ensure everyone reaches Perlux headquarters safely and happily.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
According to the instructions given to me by Madame Pearl's secretary, there is still one more guest I need to pick up.
Well, now, how did I not see this coming? Looks like we're going the same way after all.
It's you again!
Hey, Mechatron, what's the plan? Do we hop into your cockpit, or are you gonna give us all a piggyback while you fly over?
Your ride is ready. Please, take your seats, everyone.
What?
Whoa! Now that's what I call a custom paint job.
Your ride isn't your run-of-the-mill business car, but a customized, made-to-order vehicle, used especially for receiving guests.
Sorry. This might come across as a bit insensitive, but I have to ask. Can Faerun actually fit in the driver's seat?
Yeah, that was actually what I was thinking as well. Yeah, can you fit?
Of course not. I'll be driving and monitoring this vehicle remotely. Please, take your seats.
This is new now.
Now that is astonishing.
Oh, big man.
Wow, that's one massive robot!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the headquarters of the Perlux Corp.
Back when Himeko said this was an entertainment company, I knew their headquarters wouldn't be some ordinary old office building. But this is way too much. That giant robot statue? This place is totally like some supersized mega hangar!
Ha ha! You're absolutely right. In accordance with the vision of our founder, our lobby was intentionally constructed as you see it now. to realize dreams that far exceed what consumers imagine has always been Perlux Corp's core design philosophy, and we have never strayed from it. If any of you are familiar with our company's works, you may recognize this as
Megatron Warrior Series, the Daybreak Squadron's base of operations.
Of course, well, fucking mecha nerd.
Looks like Mr. Yang here is quite a fan of our company's animated works. Now, Madame Pearl would like to invite everyone from the Astral Express to take a tour before your official meeting begins. She has arranged for a member of our staff to accompany you, so please, wait here a moment.
I understand, Mr. Faerun. Thank you for escorting us all this way.
Well then, I'll take my leave. This way, Detective.
See you around, everyone.
Oh, really? Pearl wants us to look around here before the meeting? That seems kinda weird.
Could it be related to her proposed collaboration? Perhaps this is her way of introducing her other identity.
It's all good as long as we get a chance to look around. That works for me. Why don't we explore while we wait for our new guide? Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on!
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again. Let's not wander too far this time, shall we?
As a security officer, once we let to switch the machine gun from suppression back to water gun with opposing our friends, Perlux Corps is ready to swap the fight for special edition. It's even careful with Megatron science and making service in the north side of practice. This step cycle is a monster to see pervasive versus and what is this?
What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
I guess that makes sense.
Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on!
No, also like must have this wrong science. Construct the size I don't know if it's a Simpson reference or we're not actually, it's going to be Megatron to all by intelligent which probably classic box series Megatron is the type of style is correctly named for box answering dollars. Is this is box error. What happened? The last top. Second one.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux Corp, the Megatron production.
Oh, hey, I don't see you around. Here, pressing the minute edition of Perlux Corp向你选自己的3个 ratings. Let me give you a rating exam. And the brightest young season veterans start out with the logo. Wondering what premium in a full 19 corporate rank and loyal mission investment so safe. Right? Haha, if you don't make edits. Alright, let's put you to the test. You know the 7 of these board things. In order to end every exit in the book, or how to sabotage a core trace. See? You stumped me, right? No worries, just something awful. Oh, I get it. How should I? It's cool. Some serious advantages on back, right? Let me tell you, Perlux Corp is another world. But when those small tech companies out there, unless you go back and solve this with the sports from the Astral Express, you know how to play the social game, that is not actually struggle. What happened? Oh, you see something? Well, doesn't matter. I know you now. How to do my report, what should we feel I should Maybe also because so competitors. Oh my god, mind you. Not to mention I've been here for 5 years, which has been experiences in Scotland. I've even had one of the director adventure myself. That's so here I'm confident because I like the color of the gym and I can see real talent. If you or anyone else happen to be making bicycle, really. No, when it comes to reading my info. Actually, which is coincidence. Oh, coincidence, huh? Sure, I can do it. So what do you need me to teach you? You hit me often. Hey, what's your words there? Calling goes way off base. This is friendly networking, building connections, you know. What I'm doing here is expanding my social circle, bringing co-workers closer together and fostering harmonious, supportive workplace where everyone comes together. So won't go running high after telling you hard about working hours or whatever. Are you a racist compliment? Absolutely, allow me to enlighten you. That's a cornerstone of my mindset. In 5 years, we still be 19, and at least 20. Hey, such basic, but yet such like an insight. Are you seriously putting someone who survives on pure merit in some categories with nepotism bias? It's all strategic. Besides, just making the products operating successfully here. So I suggest you fix that anti-quantum. It's a preventable box. The office was the only job right now, so some leadership here. You not many friends. The senior who's running it. Never lot of it. So one said, what my whole proper jungle is this? No friends, no enemies, no break. That sounds familiar. I think I need to help. Moment 2. Why are you asking if I have friends? It's like doing this said. Honestly, a very specific niche of IDs. Alex is one of the vacancy in the ecosystem. I think the best way to honor him is to find someone's real fall into the technological niche he's filled. I'm sure he'd be happy to see someone who will choose. If you can wrap your head around his great theory, work with a great team and make this niche for themselves. I promise I won't betray you until the job is done, please. Let's not chit chat for a push.
Add me as a friend. I work at Perlux Corp.
That's everything. Yeah, quite a lot of treasures. Oh, come on. Oh well. What's this? Yeah, troll. It's like the control keys. Nothing.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Spoiled kid.
I'm the West Wind, Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on! Or tomorrow.
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again. Let's not wander too far this time, shall we?
Wow. I'm exposed. Wonderful. Finally, someone's here to pick me. Oh, I forgot what's in the open. What position is so bad? What's it? How is this so much to this step? Even long-range species have accidents within a kind of probability of acceptance by consent, which will not be all it. Alright, isn't that sad? Ladies and gentlemen, please your eyes on obviously the masterpiece and settle on the Sam statue if you recreate the one-to-one skill image. It's guaranteed to be 100 times more since they send themselves. Okay, cool, but why does have a battle won't finish? Obviously, because the Sauron understand no chance against the crushing might of the strategic investment department's righteous iron fist. Yes, Cell wanted criminal models too. In our lost waters, new products pulled from Cell and enjoy quite a popularity across the cosmos. Doing such people demand from the market nationally to preserve the collective will of consumers. Why did you include your opinion in the information? It's well my own name that my attention to one of the astral is now use outcomes in a single work condition. You can well imagine how the IPC's response to it. Time and again, the world will be reported as Sauron hunters since the statements. Isn't that a violation of the right of publicity? Verify there are 2 points to threats. First, it's not a question of the actual Sauron hunter, but a fictional character from the Daybreak squadron is a Sam. Secondly, it's an individual impression that issues from the alleged infringement will quickly a liberty to watch complain against us in the course of Hero Points through PS3. First, of course, we are able to invest in what is applicable tactically, because your friend I can sue you and I'm simply doing civic duty to help some self pipes, which will send a kind of activate that at the recipe. So this magnet version of now prototype artist named or postponed to use a scale model collectible is now available for pre-order. Order now in for Nix and Era. Isn't Nix and Era like really random? The shark will not iron this is a facet of bringing the soul perhaps found in the water. So they show that you cross interstellar backpack so no more result or decreases the cause of economic debating whether the battle one should not close. I'll admit, telling enemies in the battle figures is the way I'm running the sea. The completely use Fleming my thoughts questions.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Parallax Corp. All Mechatron units displayed in the exhibition area are available for purchase. For more information,
let's read what possibilities of only because in second sense that's what we shaking. Let's read the chair. It's like
welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Parallax Corp. To ensure your safety and comfort.
Lightning gun. What? What's that?
You cut off the antenna because you thought it was
Laughter. This design a bit.
Hello, it's Stephen Getz from Metro Express. I am here, Secretary Madam Poe, CEO of Paraphilia. Normally, meetings with Madam Poe require an appointment in advance, however, she's given strict instructions that whenever you request a meeting, should make itself available right away. Nevertheless, Madam Poe has been making itself regularly. asking you this as a personal favor unless your urgent business. Please avoid being in office too much. There's something I can help you with today? Why don't you talk to me first? There's no need to bother me. I'd like to ask you something. Of course, please ask away. One of the daily tasks of the secretary. The secretaries from all over the cosmos should do the same thing. They coordinate schedules for the leaders, convey information, and deal with trivial matters. The job itself isn't hard, but the key is having a sharp eye for detail. For instance, the moment a guest walks through the door, I read the character in the manner of speech, then gauge their request to put its proper place and priorities. If necessary, I will need to offer a graceful exit to guests like cause complications. In short, the whole point of being a secretary is to help the CEO focus on what really matters. Is it stressful being the CEO secretary? With over a decade of secretarial work under my belt, I have listed my fair share of things I can say this. Working for the CEO has been the smoothest ride of my life. Don't try to guess your boss's mind. So close to workplace wisdom. Yet my entire job as a secretary is to second guess to read between the lines, training. How the CEO handles his subordinates. Well, to put that into an Arcadia term, she's what you call very straight shooting. If she says to replace the office plants too, she wants the plants replaced, not a hint that don't you dare show up to work in a green shirt again. What kind of person is the CEO? Talking about your boss behind their back is a huge workplace no-no. That said, given the Express crew and the Prolux Corps are in a partnership now, I can offer some personal context to facilitate a smoother collaboration and a clearer understanding of your approach. There is no doubt about the CEO's executive capacity. Interstellar business deals down to routine document flow, she manages everything with effortless precision. But don't mistake her for a joyless work machine. You probably have noticed the brushes and paints on the desk, right? Yep, those are all hers. Whenever a break can be afforded, the CEO reaches for a brush. Her work, to my eye, rivals that of any top-tier artist out there. Time and again, I'm in awe. That's the CEO, that is that rare prodigy who commands the mind of a politician, the eye of a merchant, and the hand of an artist. I'll leave you to your work. We're all happy to your service. Alright, and challenge you to post a call.
If you wish to schedule a meeting with Madame Pearl, please contact me.
Ooh, your bed. It's even worse. Damn it! Hey, that's good. Where did that frick? Nice. Oh, very nice. Just die.
Look, this is pure genius in action.
This design a bit over the top.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Parallax Corp. To ensure your safety and comfort,
love giant Megatron.
Say that Hawking film leads a sort of spirited young girl. Yeah, sales enthusiasm is everything, even if you're an 8-foot tall robot with shoulders as wide as a refrigerator. These poor Megatrons, fresh off the assembly line and already working for the IPC. Man, I'm so jealous of these Megatrons. They come out of the factory with the job already lined up. Okay. Oh, that book. Let me get it. What's called annual work exemption certificate, lifetime of unpaid leave. Wait, what? Hang on, lifetime of unpaid leave. Oh, that's horrible though. Holy shit, second price is ruthless. So is third price. You like some paid sick leave application forms. Hey, Pom Pom. Pom Pom's cleaning skills set the standard at 100%, and the alloy King Pom Pom's pushes and meshes 112%. As for where the extra 12% comes from, best not to ask. Express already has one Pom Pom, so there's no need to get a second one. But what if I told you that you could buy one to help Pom Pom with the chores? Now you're interested, aren't you? Okay. Oh, is that a door? Oh, Julian. What's happening over here? I told you, I'm not suspicious at all. When are you guys gonna let it go? You still gotta follow protocol here. Unauthorized intruders need to be registered, and if the people go smoothly, you should be here back by this afternoon. Afternoon? Come on, dude, I didn't even want to be here in the first place. We're both employees, right? So don't make things difficult for me. Yeah, so don't make this difficult for me either. Just go get yourself registered, or make a call and see if you can get someone to vouch for you and bail you out of this mess. Even if you say that this back and forth is... Ow, President! Is that you, President? Help me, President. What a coincidence, you're here too. I don't want to be here, just get me out of here already, President. Open your eyes and take a good look. See, our President is Stell. Well, let me go. Well, since it's you personally handling this, Stell, you can take the photo right away. We'll just file the paperwork later. Thanks a bunch, President. If it weren't for you, I and this piping hot grease release in my hand would be buried here forever. Alright, explanation please. No problem, it's a long story. I'll try to keep it short. Anyway, this morning I overslept as usual, made a mad verbal dash as usual, cut it close as usual, and then for the first time ever I totally got caught. Before I could even realize, hey, something's off about where the office door is today, my careless little paws had already pushed on that dastardly ghost door. And then before I could realize who I am and where I am, the guards here had already rushed to detain me. So in the end, this is a problem. President, don't let them fool you. This is clearly a problem between Ardor and the Prolux Corp. Well, gotta dash and write this up. Wait for my big scoop. So there is an Ardor. Chest.
You wanna take some picture?
This is an Ardor bold enough to trespass into Prolux Tower, but now it's caught the attention of the guards here and will be subjected to round-the-clock, no blind spot surveillance. Without you even knowing it, it's already been registered and gone through the whole process. Knock gently. Who's knocking? Wait, whose door is this? Please leave. Behind the door lies your news agency. As the boss, you can drop in for a surprise inspection anytime and catch some lucky verbals slacking off red-handed. push the door open and enter. We're just gonna like portals between different worlds now. Robo magazine offers some of the best perks in the business, like the stack honors and several drinks and treats. There's a pretty loaded precedent behind it. Fine. Alright, let's go back. Just like that, your vehicle got itself a back door into Prologue's Corp. Maybe an exclusive with Prologue's Corp should be arranged. There's a ready-made shortcut right here, might as well use it. Push open the door and go back.
Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on!
And now the door's gone.
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again. Let's not wander too far this time,
right?
Shall we?
Nope, can't go that way. Oh, that's a... Oh, this is irritating. Wait, what? Trees with each. Oh, I can double jump. Oh, so it only brings up one at a time. So can you just like farm? Nope. It is limited. So why is the raccoon thingy peeping at me? Answer. Circle plus triangle. Circle, circle, diamond, square. Humans, imagine would spin out the above. These days a lot of things around are called generators. That one's diamond, square. Okay, nothing. Circle, circle, diamond, square. That's what the answer. Yay. Circle, diamond, square, triangle. Boomerang. Oh, why synthesize? Anyway. Oh, so it does show. That's nice. Wait, I forgot. Did I buy the things from the stores? Yeah. Yo, okay, let's get. Actually, can I warp? Yeah, I can. Dang, double light. Alright. Not even one character. What in the... We also cool. Shoot, I can't remember. Diamond Square. Why did the things glitch out? Trans Reavers. Calling all Trans Reavers fans your eyes on playing tricks, taking a stage at 2 film lead actors, stunt doubles, put your hands together for them. Every member of the Cosmocon Collective should check out Trans Reaver at once because it's the most straightforward power system in the universe, because it's stronger. Yeah, this is definitely Transformers. This is Optimus Prime and Megatron's colors. A film that sparked the mad craze for an entire generation, yet an international piece of entertainment looking the franchise dry. The protagonist Ox has died and resurrected multiple times across countless parallels of the world. Yep, Transformers. Voting increased. Oh, I haven't done this in a long time. Yo. Let's see.
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Yeah, I saw this one.
Crush mediocrity and rise to the ultra-moving magical.
A vintage poster promoting harmony between Megatron and humans, meant to erase residents' fears about this emergent species. In Arcadia today, Megatrons have become an indispensable part of life. Its visitors flock to embody the vision of man and Megatron in perfect harmony. The original meaning behind those old posters has long since faded into obscurity. Oh.
Have some sunshine. As you wish. So lead it with. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Embrace a new life. May death protect us. Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on!
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again. Let's not wander too far this time, shall we?
Have some sunshine! Look here. Again. Try sunshine. Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on!
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again. Let's not wander too far this time, shall we?
Megatron units displayed in the exhibition area. For more information.
Wait, what? Yo, boss, been a while, so what do you think? Any improvements for my invitation? Wait, how did I become an exhibit? Which proposal would I like to imitate me again? Because the star on stage is me. To reflect though. Ah, boss, you probably don't know the full story. There used to be a limited edition baseball raccoon figure from Fluffy across the blue sitting right here. But I figured that this fan creation strayed a bit too far from the original design, and honestly, it just wasn't exciting enough. That's why I created this recreation based on my own understanding. Please call it an art. Tons of visitors keep coming up and right. Some pat my forehead. It feels so good that I start furboing delight. And some try to feed me instant noodles. I told them I don't like those and prefer leaves. It totally freaked them out. Why don't you come down? I'm really acting out of my character. Boss still doesn't really appreciate me. The mighty for reflect though. Maybe I can prove myself in a head-to-head showdown. You'll finally see what I'm capable of. Yo, this is happening. I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick. Back in a minute.
Embrace a new life. That must have been a quick fight. Alright. Boss, that's actually the true soul of fan creation. That's a terrible piece of work. Don't have any portrait rights. So that's what you have been worried about all along, boss. Understood, I'll reinvent myself and throw myself into a new training. Boss, until we meet again. So, damn, exploring Prolux Tower takes a lot of time. Ooh, that's a big... That's very big. There we go. Here. Ding. At least exploring this gives me a ton of gems like this. Basic model Megatron. Though humans synthesize the real metal, mesmerizes simulates every move. Every cell in your body press out of the tree with countless multiple beings. Mechanical ascension. Megatron's pump iron fused. Here's little neutron strength count of muscle of shiny new chassis will help you HP. So wow, that gave me an achievement. Mega Megatron Talent Scouts find 4 unusual Megatrons. They finally put in a search engine. What's the trails of? Thank you, Blade. Don't have enough. Speed type Megatron. After learning from a colleague's mishap of not doing a big day at the gym, Megatron doubled down on his training regime and planning for himself 4 powerful muscular ties. However, it seems something more important so got them along the way. Beginning with the careless words of his lover from Fort Max for powers from his wings. Only when his lover left, they realized that twisted itself into something grotesque. Powerhouse walks a solitary path of glory, much like the one who dumped every last upgrade to speed. Illness is sleeping, but being unbreakable is forever. How many times do I have to say you never skip leg day? What happens when you don't? Rumor has it that once had a passionate office romance with someone. A week after the split, a heat is sweeping behind a steel mask and swore never to play. So, first, growth type Megatron. Without the famed security office squad, Megatron the laws is responsible for forming the head during the detonation, but almost no one ever heard him talk about his past. Robbed of power in battle, only his head remained, dragged onto a cramped body. Now every dawn brings the birds of horror something back that the people does.
We pulled together our credits with the expansion modules. Use it. Each of us only gets to use it for a day.
Good enough. It's not recommended by any to install more than 9% of chassis, no matter how much you go through bits. No, I'm going to grin like in the hell out of this. Type of mass reduction imagine needs is like 10% partially down to the chassis doesn't quite sound power. All this interface comes with fluid customization, your body, your choice. Megatrons have purchased new equipment to receive the entrance for modification from ordering to avoid robot ingestion. Working configuration system. By popular demand, the fashion disaster lists now live. Selecting risky combos like yellow, purple, or red green will now require secondary approval before finalizing. Well, fine on is not going to get past this. Prolux paint, I've been using it since I was a kid. About the year of Arcadian year 1999, two colors are fast, grab yours while you can. Oh wait, that box. Oh, this is blocked off as well. Right, I guess that means I can't explore the rest.
Are you the West Wind? Let me go! Have some sunshine!
Who's here?
Your time to shine so we meet again.
Embrace a new life.
Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on!
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again. Let's not wander too far this time, shall we?
Well, I guess it's a customizing case of chamber. Alright, so this way. Alright, let's continue on with the story.
Mr. Yang, isn't this your favorite giant robot?
Giant robot engine of creation.
I saw it. Please, just keep it down. We're here as their guests. We should be careful about what sort of impression we leave.
Looking more closely, it appears many of this Mechatron's components were never installed. Oh, what a shame. I was hoping to see it finished, to see the completed Mechatron. Imagine how it would look in motion. What a glorious sight that would be.
Really? Oh, in that case, Mr. Yang, let's hear it. Which one's stronger? This giant robot, or that Arahato you designed back when you were an animator?
Seeing As we're on someone else's property, comparing robots from different works would be most disrespectful to the creators themselves.
Come on, tell us, please. I want to know too. Comparing things is human nature. We can't help ourselves.
Arahato is an animation all about robots, while Daybreak Squadron is a live-action hero drama. The two really can't be.
The new voice actor is very different
That's
tone.
a stereotypically textbook mature answer.
My days of being a hot-headed young man are well behind me, so please, cut this mature old man some slack, would you? We don't usually come to a place this cool.
Sounds
So
young.
why don't the three of us take a
Tired and
photo under
cheated.
this massive Mechatron?
Now
Sorry,
we're talking.
Yuki.
Let me set the self-timer, so we can all get in the shot together.
I'm sorry, your voice is a bit too young and energetic. Oh yeah, don't forget to turn on the booty filter.
Oh, standing below a huge Mechatron like this is just incredible.
Looks like Mr. Yang's still young at heart after all.
Let's have a break.
Wait, what? Why didn't he looks there?
Where did this extra person in the photo come from?
Ghost? But it's daytime, and there's way too many people here anyway.
Ghastly, who's this now?
Who are you?
Oh. Mm. Wow, this truly is a magnificent face. Oh, it's nothing like how it looks on the news. Being able to see it up close feels almost surreal.
Man, I'm gonna ask you to take several steps back.
Am I too close? No, sorry, my bad. I'm not great with personal space.
The compliments come. Don't scare me like that again, you can't afford the consequences.
No, you're probably gonna be disappointed then. Because I'm totally broke. Oh, right, I forgot to show you my ID. Right, here we are. I'm Nihilux, and I work at Parallax Corp's Imagenesis Technology Department. I'm a P-30 agent who works for the IPC.
Hi, hello Miss Nihilux. How high up the corporate ladder is Peter?
Just a slightly higher ranking workhorse, that's all. Not on the same level as those big shots from the Strategic Investment Department who you folks usually deal with.
So, what brings you here?
Madam Pearl sent me to the lobby to pick you up. All of you are famous super cosmic level heroes whose faces have been all over the news more times than I can count. So, of course, I recognized you right away and just couldn't help rushing over here to snap a selfie with you. Hope you don't mind.
I see. Then, hello, Miss Nihilux.
Hello, everyone. Starting now, I'll be your tour guide, taking you on a comprehensive and in-depth tour to every single must-visit place in this building. From the Mechatron Imagenesis that managed to pique Mr. Yang's interest, to Miss March's favorite fluffy across the blue merchandise, I'll reveal
reveal all the secrets behind our hottest products.
Oh, seriously? I can't wait!
Of course I'm being serious. If there's anything you want to see, learn about, or even get your hands on along the way, anything at all, just let me know. Why
So
don't we head to the gift shop first?
I went around exploring
I'll
like
get you
I
all
got
some
in the tour
souvenirs.
guide. So far behind on content. Catch me if you can, so I don't go on to once.
Mr. Yang, you seem reluctant to part with the Mechatron. Want to take a few more pictures with it?
I'm just curious. When will this giant robot be completed?
Here's a little spoiler. That's actually part of today's tour. We'd like to invite the heroes of the Astral Express to help complete this Mechatron statue.
Will it be able to move like the other Mechatrons in Plain Arcadia once it's done?
That's... No, I'm afraid it'll be a bit tricky. You're probably all aware that Mechatrons are imaginae driven by wish power, which means they don't actually have any complex machinery inside them. You know how humans tend to unconsciously imagine and animate objects as living things that can think and move? It's this empathetic projection that grants wish power to Mechatrons. No, to all imaginae, giving them life.
So what's wrong with this giant Mechatron then?
Think away. But one person's thoughts alone won't cut it. The bigger the imaginae, the more wish power needed to sustain it. We'd need to break free from the mental shackles of impossibility to bring such a massive imaginae to life. That in turn requires stories filled with the grandest of wishes and imaginations that know no bounds. Alas, modern humans think way too practically. People can't help but wonder, how does such a huge Mechatron even move? Given how massive it is, why doesn't it just collapse under its own weight? The tiniest seed of doubt in the giant Mechatron, standing tall astride the earth, becomes nothing but an impossibility. Maybe it'd have a better chance of coming to life in a more primitive society.
Oh, truly a pity.
Oh, cheer up! Today's your chance to finish building this massive Mechatron. Think of how many robot enthusiasts would kill for this kind of opportunity.
I think I'm gonna end my stream here for 2 reasons. I'm getting pretty sleepy and looks like my internet on my stream is starting to crash and die. So yeah,
Let's have a break.
thanks for watching everyone. I will try and hop back in soonish, and hopefully I'll be able to do a lot more of this. But I don't think I can prove or Sparksy at this rate. 3 days left. Alright, well, see you all next time. Bye.